Last time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer. 3 roommates continue the search for clues to find out if their neighbor across the street, Professor X, murdered his lover, Nancy. We rejoin the gang in their pursuit of truth on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.
Out the window late one night, we saw a terrifying sight. Our neighbor murdering his wife.
Allegedly.
We search for clues to find the truth.
Please help me.
To catch a killer on the loose.
There's blood everywhere.
Become the greatest roommate sleuths.
Anybody got any clues?
Hey everybody, our neighbor is a murderer. Allegedly.
Possibly.
He did it. He committed a crime, which was murder. He killed a person. It was a woman. Her name was Nancy. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little sad today.
Oh, what?
Guys, Michelle's not here.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sad about that too. I just thought this was something I didn't know about yet.
No. It's just that
It was going to be dropped on me.
No, I just feel like it's like a different energy without her, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like I'm so used to her sitting across from me and putting in her 2 cents.
Feel like there's less people here.
There's definitely one less person here than there usually is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there. Do you think she's dead?
No. She had a dental appointment.
Oh, okay.
I think she's definitely at the dentist right now.
Okay. Thank God.
I don't know what the likelihood is of a crazy dentist though. They seem already off to me, all of them. I've had so many dentists be like way too into my teeth. Like, you have such good teeth. I don't have great teeth.
You have nice teeth, Brandon.
Well, I appreciate that. But like parts of the front of them are fake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the more you know.
At any rate, no. I think she's A-okay.
Okay.
And probably minty fresh by this point.
Okay. So I should call off the search.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
I was very scared. She's always here.
Well, yeah, but
she's either in her apartment or in here, and we can always hear her in her apartment.
Well, she told me she had the appointment. Maybe I just didn't relay. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. She didn't show up, and I got nervous.
Communication. We got to keep the lines open, or this is what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went on a trip for a week like a month ago, and I didn't even know. You didn't tell me.
Well, I left a note on the fridge. It fell off. Sticky notes don't hold to fridge material, whatever those things are made of, very long. It went under the fridge.
Excuses.
It went under the fridge. I found it later.
A text would have been nice.
All right. Sorry.
It's okay. We fall apart when Michelle's not here.
It really devolves into us just hashing out our own. Oh, boy.
It just ends up being us arguing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was listening to the last episode, and I didn't really hear any mistakes. I didn't catch... Did you catch any mistakes? For our segment, Mistakes We've Made!
I mean, I don't know that I caught anything right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is. So I thought, and I don't have any mistakes from my personal life. Do you have anything?
You know, we have the contact email, sleuthmates@gmail.com. So if you're out there catching mistakes for us, I don't know. It's hard to see the imperfections from within, if I'm being honest. So you guys from without, let us know.
Yeah.
There's ways to let us know.
We actually someone did reach out to us on the phone line. They gave us a call and they left us a message. And I think we should play that right now. Let's just play that really quick.
Yeah, so it was just silence.
It was just 3 seconds of silence. That literally, it was a real call. I felt like I heard like breathing or something. I think. Maybe I just was like wanting to hear something, so I like projected that.
It could be one of many things. I'm only going to list a few. It could be someone who just wanted to check and see if that number was a real thing. That would be my number one guess, just to be like, oh God, there is a voicemail, and then hung up. 2, maybe a killer, maybe Professor X. We do put this out there in the public. It's not impossible that he wouldn't.
And if he's psychic, like we thought, maybe he's connecting
to the ghost network that's out there or something.
Exactly.
It could be that. Oh, okay. The other thing, it could be a different killer, or it could be just other people. Someone dialed a wrong number.
Oh, it could have been a wrong number.
Yeah, it could have been a wrong number. So that's our only mistake, I think, is just really not getting other people to let us know exactly what our mistakes are, if any.
Yeah.
We should push that more.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we haven't checked in on Professor X in a while. Like, do we want to give a little something about what he's up to? He's chilling in his apartment right now, I guess.
You must
know.
The cat is by him. It's trying to rub against him. He is paying no attention to that cat.
It's got a lot of fur too. It's like it needs a grooming.
I think
it needs
so.
a bath or something. Clearly.
I mean, you would think he keeps himself well maintained.
Yeah.
I would expect a feline of his to also be such.
Like I'm like, Professor Whiskers needs some love.
Yeah, just
Some
like
love
Nancy
and
did.
Oh.
Huh.
Brandon, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You got really sad when you said Nancy's name.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to think of Nancy was maybe more like a puppy. Like I think I only because I like puppies, I think a little bit more than cats.
Right. No,
but she was a person. I don't want to like.
No, but
I don't want to equate a
animal...
person to an animal. I would like myself to be a puppy, a dog. So I don't find it to be insulting.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't mean it that way.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, it might have come off.
Yeah,
We'll
probably.
see. We'll get emails.
Yeah, let us know. Maybe that was a mistake. Number 1 for next.
Anyway, we'll keep you updated if Professor X does anything else interesting. Right now, he...
Just touch the cat, man.
Yeah, just touch
that cat.
Like, pet it. You show it some love. I don't know. He's like, his hand's down his pants, so I don't even know.
Why is he...
Why is he... Rather
That's the thing.
Rather
you know
pet something else.
You know what? Yeah, do something... I don't even know, like sexual there, because he's not even doing that.
Yeah.
It's just hands are down the pants. They're just there.
I've never seen him,
Just be interesting for 2 seconds.
Honestly, like, he's either totally normal Joe down the road, or he's murdering
He's
people.
so bland, it's abnormal.
Like, throw a little salt and pepper. Anyway, there's some things we can't solve by ourselves, and one of those things is the mystery that is Professor X. So we need some help, and I'd like to introduce our featured guest. Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Well, hello, everybody. Hello. Hi.
Hi, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Well, I am Devin Smitherman, or Devin Smithe, depending on which side of my family you are speaking to. And
Okay,
is there a point of contention there? Like, it feels like maybe your family doesn't.
I mean, that is a story that I can almost guarantee we don't have time for.
I mean, it's like a 40-minute podcast.
Yes.
But I mean, we don't want
swabs of
to
it.
talk about your family the whole time, so I guess you could be right. How long would you think the story would be?
About 35 minutes, but it would take up just exactly about the entire length of this podcast.
Okay, so I guess
you
we'll
guys are
have
the
to-
hosts.
Maybe we'll touch on it. Maybe we'll
maybe
come
just
back
like,
and
can
just
we
touch base
can we
on
get
it.
just the ending line of the story?
The end.
Oh my god, I thought it was
okay.
gonna happen.
I see what happened there.
I get it.
Yeah.
Like, that is, I was expecting more of a plot twist.
Yeah,
but
I thought that. Well, I'm just glad there's a conclusion for sure.
Yeah.
It's not
I
some,
wonder what
weird
happened in the
Chris
middle.
Nolan thing where it just trails off and this top's still spinning.
Or like a Sopranos thing where it just cuts
It just
to
cuts
black.
off. I've never even seen the show, but I know that
Oh,
happens.
yeah, everybody knows
Okay.
the ending. Sorry.
This is a good question then. I don't know. Sopranos, that was a whole family thing. What's your family into then? You've got a real... Seems like an in-depth family thing to be so specific about a name.
Well, I don't know about my family, but I know what I'm into.
Okay.
I am a life coach.
Oh.
I am a counselor.
Oh.
I am a life coach counselor.
Oh.
I refer to that
Whoa.
as a life coco.
A life coach.
So I think those...
That's
three different, like, degrees that you
I think that's
get?
just 2 things.
Okay, 2 things.
It was listed as 3, but I think it's 2.
Yeah.
And last but not least,
Oh, there's a 4th
Okay.
or a 3rd thing, depending on how you're counting this.
I am a whispering ghost listener.
Hold on.
Now, wait a second. Okay.
So what? There's like a syntax thing I need to sort out with this.
Yeah, this is layered.
The ghosts There's clearly communication with ghosts. Okay, that's thing one.
whispering-
Let me go ahead and clear
Just to
things
repeat
up
it, it was
right
a-
now.
it was a-
I am not a ghost whisperer.
Right, you don't talk to ghosts.
I cannot see nor communicate with ghosts.
Oh,
Okay. Wait. Okay.
So here's the thing. And now I listened to the episodes before this guy. I know that you are not a huge believer in ghosts.
Yeah, I have my things with them.
That's
And that is
absolutely
fine.
true.
I
That's
kinda-
absolutely
okay.
true.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
fine. Do you believe in me? Will you, for the time being, put your faith in me?
I mean, I don't know if I believe in the fourth or third thing you listed as a profession, but I believe in you as a person. You are here. You are next to me. Yes, I believe that.
Well, it is in my belief system that, yeah, I think it's silly. People can't talk to ghosts. They can't see ghosts.
Now that's a twist.
I think that's silly.
That's a twist I didn't see coming. The end.
But I do believe
Oh,
that
there's more.
I do believe that people are haunted and that ghosts whisper into people's ears while they sleep, and they sort of like an inception type thing. They plant the seed in someone's mind.
Okay,
like
I just got to
Christopher
ask,
Nolan.
have you heard of Scientology? Because this sounds a little bit like they think that aliens have like...
I think they're
Well, I'm not
aliens are
talking about
somehow
aliens.
in spiritual form attached to people, as I understand.
No, like when they
Scientology.
crashed into Earth, they like...
They latched onto human bodies.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So like we've got to get alien spirits out of our body.
Well, but I feel like ghosts in your scenario maybe are creating dreams to give us messages.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Creating.
You really get this, Brandon.
Brandon, I'm not going to lie. I knew we were going to get along.
Oh, guys, Devin and Brandon are friends. I love third wheeling.
I'm just curious,
But Guy, I also knew that we were going to get along swimmingly.
Okay, we're friends too.
I think she's
Yay!
just I
Now
think you're
what-
just amiable.
What I'm worried about is you two.
Oh.
And the elephant in the room, there is trash everywhere. And I know for a fact,
Yeah, that's the trash in the room.
I know for a fact that trash chute was cleaned out.
It was.
It
So what the poot is going on?
Are you life coaching us right now?
I think I am.
Okay.
well,
Well, you go first.
okay. I know that I think we contribute equally to the trash. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Where there's
There
already
we go.
put.
All right.
Just for the time being, Guy,
Yeah.
let Brandon speak his truth
Okay.
about what he feels.
I will let Brandon finish, but I will also not make any promises. Continue.
Okay.
Are those terms you can agree to, Brandon?
I'm just going along with this like a ghost is whispering in my ear. I'm going right along with it. This place is, I mean, it's not huge, but it's big enough that we can have an area where trash exists, and then we can also get away from that area where the trash doesn't exist.
You're speaking in
i.e.
riddles. You're speaking.
our rooms.
This is. Do you hear what he?
I'm just thinking. I think that we're living in a more like maybe Roman kind of way, where there's just a room dedicated to trash.
Oh, like a vomitorium.
I don't. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. We
Like-
don't throw up in here, but we definitely leave trash in here.
We vomit our trash into this one room.
Throw up in the bathroom.
Our
We've agreed to
rooms,
that.
our individual bedrooms are spotless. Just so you know, we just like to collect the trash in the living room.
And you think that that's a comfortable way of living between you two? So this is an arrangement where you're both comfortable with the
Well, I mean,
trash.
There's some unspoken rules. No trash on the couch.
no trash on the couch. We have to have
Around the
places.
couch.
It's fine. Mm-hmm. Well, because a lot of trash is generated while we sit on the couch.
Yeah. Have you ever been into one of those like roadhouse steakhouse places where you have the peanuts?
And you can spit them on.
Just toss the things on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, that's well and good. I do believe there's a difference between going to a restaurant where that's the fun gimmick and then coming over to your upstairs neighbor's house, and I just assumed you were garbage people
Yeah. Did we mention that, by the way, that you live below us?
Yeah, Devin lives right below us.
I am your downstairs neighbor. Another thing, I was also thinking that you guys were going to be kind of a lot larger than you are.
Just
you
from
guys
the
are
sound.
stomping around
Yeah.
day in and day out.
Well, it's not
a necessity.
stomping. It's because there's trash everywhere,
Dodging
so we
that
have
trash.
to
You got to
jump.
get around it. Yeah.
We have to like jump to different places that aren't
all
covered
right.
in trash.
All right.
It's kind of like playing like lava, where
Yeah.
the trash is lava.
If our house were a river and there were stones in that river to get across that river,
Speaking of riddles,
that's how
again,
we get through our apartment.
I think
Okay.
we need coaching on why he can't like just talk without using metaphors.
Does the way that
I like
Brandon talks frustrate you? And
It makes me feel kind of dumb sometimes, mainly just because I don't get what he's saying.
well, I do find it particular that you chose to go on this audio medium with him where you're only just listening to him when hearing him talk is so frustrating for you. Now that's something you can
I
look
didn't
into
even
your
get
own.
what you just said.
That's okay. So
Wait,
I can try
guys,
that again.
I think
Am
what
I
it's like,
dumb?
it's like, you know, why would you walk dogs? We talked about dogs liking dogs. Why would you walk dogs if you don't like dogs? Then you're kind of forcing yourself into a corner that you didn't want to be in.
And you're over here saying, I don't, why do I have to be around these dogs all day? And I'm going, you're the one that wanted to be a dog walker. So what is it about you that is making you put yourself in a corner?
Yeah, guy, why don't you
I
walk
don't
cats?
walk dogs.
Well, I think he's missed the point
I don't.
almost entirely.
I'm not a dog walker. Why do you think I'm a dog walker?
But just imagine if you were for a moment,
Yeah.
and then you're looking at that dog.
It's a poodle.
Yeah. And you're looking at his poodle eyes. You're looking at that.
And I'm like,
that
I'm not a
curly
dog
thing.
walker.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But you're not even a dog person. You're like, I don't even want to be around you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how you feel about it. But you've made a choice that forces you to be
No, I
around that
haven't.
dog.
Well, Brandon,
I said no. I clearly told him I'm not going to walk him.
Brandon, do you have experience in life coaching or life coach coaching?
No, this is all new to me.
You just corrected yourself to say the same thing again.
No, I said, have you ever been a life coach or done any life coach coaching or counseling?
Coaches for coaching?
Well, you can coach a life coach. You can counsel a life coach. You can counsel a counselor. Plenty of therapists say
Devin-
you need the people that need therapists the most are other therapists.
Yeah. Coachception.
Devin, do you think you need a life coach?
Absolutely not. But I have a counselor. I have a counselor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, what's the difference between a counselor and a therapist?
The type of certification you have, the degree.
Okay. Okay. Just a genuine question.
However, there are people that are technically therapists that identify as counselors, or that's their position in their job.
Now, let's say we're doing like a hierarchy of all of those like counseling professions. Top is therapist, maybe above that is a psychiatrist. Where's the life coach?
Equally important. Everyone
Where's
is
the life coach on that list?
equally all
It seems like you're trying to avoid the answer.
equally all important. Do life coaches get a bad rap? Yes. Are we sort of looked down upon by all other forms of counseling, therapy? Certainly, psychiatrists want nothing to do with me. That's fine.
Yeah.
Now, I am a counselor as well as a life coach. So, in some ways, I look down upon myself.
That
is
sounds
the saddest
awful.
thing
Yeah,
I've
that
ever
sounds
heard.
so sad.
Brandon's crying. Brandon, are you okay?
Brandon, have I struck a chord with you?
Brandon, are you sad about your own life and you're projecting?
No, I think
Brandon has a sad life.
I think it's like if I were a dog and I wanted to be a cat.
You're not a dog. You're not a cat.
No, but like if I thought I was like a dog, and
I'm
I thought
so
I was like
lost.
a
Brandon, we should steer clear of any metaphor, at least
maybe an iguana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I wanted to be like an
I get it.
like an iguana, Actually, I want to fly. So maybe a bird.
Oh, I don't get it anymore.
If I was like a
I'm not gonna lie, you lost me there too.
Okay, I just want to be able to fly. Really,
This one was confusing. I'm glad I'm not alone anymore. Brandon, it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
You just want to be something you're not. Is that it?
Sometimes, yeah.
I think everybody goes through that. I think everybody has moments where they're like, I just want to like get out of here. I want to be somebody else.
Yeah.
On that note, now it is the reason why you guys are looking outside of yourselves constantly, and by that I do mean looking out your window at your neighbor.
It's okay, buddy.
Is that because you guys don't want to look into your own windows?
Probably because of all the trash. I don't want to look at all that.
Yeah, it's really like.
What about the trash within you?
I probably poop pretty regularly. I think like 2 to 3 times a day.
I think it's like
Now I have to watch my metaphors. I apologize, guy, because that wasn't fair to you.
Yeah,
Because you misunderstood me.
Okay. You know what? I think I got you. You're
That's
like
a
saying
negative-
like,
yeah,
are we
metaphor.
full of? Okay, are we full of like garbage, as in like
'Cause I'm
bad
just-
thoughts and negative feelings?
right.
I'm just saying, because Brandon, we struck a chord with you. And it's this kind of,
I feel like we are making progress.
Is that a breakthrough?
I think you had a breakthrough.
Okay.
we get real close. I took a left turn there because I'm not being paid, so I can't go through the start to finish with you.
We're not
to
getting the
get-
full program.
You're not getting the full program. You're not getting the full breakthrough.
We're like on the second, like we're in the hallway fight part of Inception.
Exactly.
We're at least in that area of
Okay.
Inception.
I want to
That's
get to the
point.
end. Wait, how much is this program? Can I?
well,
we sign up, or is that like?
absolutely. I do sort of a subscription.
Okay.
But instead of a monthly, it's a daily fee.
A daily fee?
And I do charge $900 a day.
Ooh.
That's steep.
Of course, you two can split it, and I can dual coach you too. And I guarantee by the end of this month, there wouldn't be a single piece of trash in this entire house.
You guarantee that?
I guarantee that. And keep in mind, it's halfway through the month.
What is that?
I mean, that's like
450 each
kind of
a day?
Now we can do a
that's
bulk
like-
package if you signed on for a year.
Oh, there's a bulk
double our
package.
rent. We could probably just move away to a different place where the
But then
trash
we'd have to
isn't.
cancel the podcast.
Yeah.
Our whole podcast is based up
Now,
where
one
we
thing's
live.
for certain,
Really
you
dug
guys are
ourselves
not
into a
moving
hole.
Right, we can't move.
because you got a murder to solve.
Thank you.
That's true.
I don't feel like anyone has ever put it like that before. Like, we
We
have a murder to solve.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big deal. Like, a lot of people play it off like it's nothing. Someone's been murdered,
Yeah.
maybe.
Possibly.
Well, see,
allegedly.
now, right there,
Oh. Is that some of our negative thoughts?
you guys are you need to get on the same page because there clearly has been a murder. Do you
Okay.
believe that in your heart?
Sure.
You know, I
See.
I feel like that the whole idea of a murder happening was not necessarily something that we leapt to, but it was definitely like implanted in us in some way. I'm curious,
ghost
could that be
whispering
a ghost?
your ear while you sleep. Yup.
Just
Devin
like,
turned like white as a sheet.
Hey, buddies.
Now, who do
There's
you
a murder
think?
that happened.
Who do you think's voice you're doing, and who do you think was that ghost that was
Well,
whispering in
Do
your
you
ear?
think that was
definitely
it?
That was definitely.
I
an
was just
impression of
doing
me.
an approximation.
Who?
That sounded just like me when I come into your room at night, and I'm like, "Hey, can I eat some of your
I
Oreos?"
just need some of the double
Yeah,
stuffed.
that sounds just like me.
I just get a little
Hey, Brent. Hey,
double
Brent.
stuffed
Hey,
Oreos.
Brent. I really need an Oreo.
I'm going to, but
I'm really hungry, but I ran out of my own collection of
They can
Oreos.
be so tasty.
Oh, so good, so good. Just one.
I eat them with a spoon.
I'm gonna be honest. I already ate the whole sleeve.
I feel guilty about it. I left the package on the floor.
Brandon, do you want to cuddle? Stop ignoring me. Yeah, that's definitely.
That's
like,
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a little ghost named Nancy?
Oh yes, I've
Oh,
definitely
my
heard her voice sometimes. too.
God, could she have whispered to
I
while I slept?
think Devin's right. Like, we gotta like be more confident about.
Assertive, maybe.
Yeah, assertive. Today's word of the day is assertive.
Assertive.
Yeah, we've got to really step it up. And when we say we're here to solve a murder, someone's been murdered.
Almost for certain.
like 99.9% sure, but there's still that one, like, 0.1% possibility. Maybe not.
Here's the thing, Devin, here's a hard thing for me. I like to hold out hope. I like to imagine that she's going to come back.
Yeah. Brandon.
Well, not to him.
Well, that is because you are deeply in love with Nancy because...
Oh, I wouldn't go that
because
far.
she is whispering in your ear while you sleep. Now, she's whispering different things to Guy. Now, she's telling Guy, I've been murdered.
That sounds exactly like her. Devin, you're a great impressionist. Wait, do it again.
Brandon, I've been murdered, but also you love me because I'm beautiful and I love you.
Oh my God, Nancy.
No, you can't whisper back. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. Go sleep.
He's unbuttoning his shirt.
Nancy, come back to us.
Brandon, button up your shirt. What are you doing? No, keep your belt on. Brandon.
I think she probably would fly out the window. I leave my window open at night because our AC's on the fritz.
Wait, Brandon, you were taking your clothes off.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even here in that moment. Did you do something? Are you a hypnotist too?
What was that, Devin?
In the daytime, I will coach your life, and in the nighttime, I will listen to those ghosts whispering in your ear while you sleep and tell you what they are saying to you that is making you totally bonkers in love. You're unbuttoning your shirt, singing those sweet
Not
sweet
only
songs.
that, like,
is it okay if I leave it like this?
Yeah, it's fine.
You go right ahead.
Like, honestly,
you go right
guys,
ahead.
Brandon's eyes like rolled into the back of his head, and his nose started bleeding. Like while
she's a
Devin
powerful ghost. I mean, can you imagine the power of a ghost who can not only convince two people that she has been murdered, but also then to convince them that the right avenue to take is, rather than contact the police, just start a podcast series.
Yeah.
To solve the murder themselves.
Wait, you do Nancy talking to me again, and let's see what happens to me while that.
Nancy, I've been murdered.
Oh my God. Oh.
I've been murdered by
Nancy.
by my man.
Nancy.
Oh.
All right. Well, it seems like I've been.
Wait, I think you still affected Brandon. It didn't even affect me. Nothing happened.
Nancy.
He's leaning back in his chair.
I just came from Brandon. I'm just whispering in your ear, and I'm going back to Brandon.
No, Nancy.
No, this is me doing an impression of Nancy.
But
obviously, I don't believe
him. He's back.
Because Brandon is very susceptible and kind of lonely.
Brandon, honestly, like, I'm so, like, I've been living.
This is a classic case of someone who has been whispered to by ghosts.
Are you sure?
And listening to those ghost whispers for over 2 months. Clearly over 2 months.
I mean, but you're not. What are you doing there when you start talking like that?
I'm doing an impression as a whispering ghost listener. I am listening to what your body is telling me, what you guys have been talking about for weeks about what's going on.
This makes sense.
I'm listening to that, and then I'm listening to the ghosts, and I'm making all kinds of conclusions. I'm seeing here that this is a real ghost. This person is not alive anymore. They have been murdered. They want you to be so in love with them that you solve this murder as soon as possible.
I think we can, like, officially say for the first time on this episode that Nancy is dead.
I mean,
absolutely no question about it.
Like, maybe one. Like, is she?
Big possibility for sure.
How are you less sure than you were before?
Well, I'm just not sure.
After what we've just done.
I'm like, okay, at this point, I'm like 80% sure she's actually dead.
I'm just not. I'm not certain it's not
swear
something
you were
that
more
you're
sure.
doing to
No.
me. I just can't be certain that you don't have some power that you're working over
that's
me.
a good point.
I am replicating what this whispering ghost is whispering into your dreams.
Well, it is working.
I understand that because you're very susceptible. Nancy knew that. That's why she floated across the street.
Can we talk about your anger right now, Devin? Because
I'm so sorry.
Where
because
is this coming from?
Probably the family.
It's coming from the fact that.
Is this coming from the Smythe? From the Smythe side or the Smitherton?
It's coming from the Smythe side. I know that for a fact. That's even a family joke that we got. That's a pretty funny joke. But my anger comes from the fact that Nancy has been whispering to me too.
Oh,
Well, I mean, like, if we think about it, if Nancy's ghost is like coming to our apartment, like maybe she's visiting other apartments.
She's well traveled.
If she's even dead, but like, if that is the case,
it could be
theoretically.
Yeah.
It is my job to know when other people are being whispered to and when I am being whispered to. I need to know that. Now, our proximity makes it so much easier for her to whisper to you guys and to me, and for us all to come together and say, for a fact, this woman is a dead woman. She is dead. She has been murdered.
Actually, I have a question.
She is dead.
Do you think this ghost whispering would be better equated to Interstellar, when the father was trying to contact the daughter in that film through time and space? Maybe it's...
See, now we're going back to that alien zone, and I'm talking about ghosts.
Oh.
You're trying to go alien, I'm trying to go
like
ghost.
The Sixth
You're trying to go
Sense.
sci-fi, I'm trying to go supernatural. Some would say that's one and the same. I would disagree.
I think it's like a branch
of natural...
of sci-fi.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, obviously you think it's nonfiction, so it's like science
You're talking
nonfiction.
space
Sci-
and
non-fiction.
time.
Right.
I'm talking realms. I'm talking life and death and life after death.
Well, I just think
I'm
it could be
talking
posited
dreams.
that...
I'm talking dreamscapes.
Can you, through your connection that you clearly have with Nancy's spirit,
But I'm not a medium.
So-called.
I am not a
But you
medium.
can't
I'm not a
talk to ghosts.
ghost.
She cannot
I'm not a
speak
ghost
to the
whisperer.
ghosts.
but have you felt anything? Have you heard anything from her? What does she talk to you about?
I'm not a ghost whisperer.
But you said she whispers to you. You said
I can interpret that because of my dreams.
okay. So what?
Oh.
I guess then what?
What
are
have
those?
what have you gleaned? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gleaned that she is not alive.
Okay.
that's
I believe that.
Okay.
You believe
She has
that.
been murdered.
Seems likely.
Now, in
Seems
this
likely
dream,
that you believe that.
in this dream, I am in a bowling alley.
Oh.
Now
Did
here's
she bowl?
no, but here's the thing.
Okay.
Professor X, that bald head is
Yeah.
It looks like a bowling ball.
real shiny like a bowling ball.
And he has those 3 moles like right on the back of it.
Yeah, look. Oh, he's moved. He's not
Where
on the
did he
couch
move?
anymore.
And the cat is gone as well. Okay, well, maybe he went to walk the cat. How do cats work?
I mean, anything likes fresh air, right?
At least after a certain amount of time.
I would hope so. God, I hope he washed his hands.
Oh yeah, he was playing.
To walk the cat.
He was playing
Just
with
to do
himself.
anything.
real
Oh,
hard.
he was touching his.
Who knows what he was doing? It didn't seem like
I mean,
enjoyment.
you have your hand down your pants.
I
You're-
guess.
Well, you know,
It's in the
everybody gets
vicinity.
an itch.
Yeah. Anyway, so bowling alley.
Pine Lanes?
And
Do you know
I
specifically in
am-
your dream? Do you get that in death? Was it Pine Lanes down the street?
Yes,
Okay.
it was. I assume because of the neon lights.
Yeah.
That's Pine Lane.
This
Yeah.
very specific
That's Pine
to
Lanes.
that.
100%.
Very specific to that
Or it
bowling
could-
alley.
It could be Alley Cat.
Oh, God,
Alley
I
Cat
love Alley
also
Cat.
has-
You get the cheese sticks at Alley Cat?
Oh my god, the cheese sticks. Pine Lane also has pretty good cheese
Pretty good
sticks.
cheese
Do you know
sticks.
what I
Better
do?
chicken
You know what I
tenders.
get them to do is I get the cheese sticks and I get them to put the nacho cheese sauce on the
What?
cheese
Oh,
sticks.
that sounds so good.
And you'd think maybe this isn't good. It's
Okay, wait, but
good.
I don't
the
want to.
nacho cheese sauce at Pinheads?
Yeah.
That's
That
like
would,
the best.
if we could combine that
They put
cheese
some
sauce
sriracha
with
in there.
The, oh,
my god. Geez.
little bit
Now
of ranch.
I heard they just put. I was gonna say I
Yeah.
heard they put mayo, but ranch makes a lot more sense because
Yes.
of the texture.
Yeah, the texture's
I don't
way
want to
creamy.
downplay you being here and everything you've set up to this point, but nacho cheese on cheese sticks is maybe the most valuable information I've gotten from
Oh,
you
yeah.
personally.
Honestly, I'm not offended by that. I don't take anything. I know how important that is. That changed my life. I was going through a rough patch, guys. I was going through a rough patch. It may or may not have been related to the family issue.
Oh, jeez, your family issues. We don't have a long enough podcast for that.
That cheese, that heavenly cheese creation, and the only reason why they originally let me do it because I said, "Come on, I need this." Just put the freaking cheese on the cheese sticks.
You don't? Do you need
Are you
a
crying?
tissue?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
We'll get you. There
I
you
feel
go.
like this
I
has
was
been one
crying.
of our
I said, please just put that cheese on those cheese sticks. I won't tell your manager. I promise you. Just do it. He did it. Now, It's the best thing that ever happened to me, along with a lot of other good stuff that's happened in my life.
I would have never guessed that your troubles were so cheese related.
Yeah.
No. The cheese is a solution for me sometimes. Obviously, I think talking things through.
Right.
But
Right.
I think a form of self-care is
Giving into your vices?
Yeah.
no. But to allow myself to indulge after, because I live a very strict life. You wouldn't see a piece of garbage on my floor, because that's how that's for me. That's how I hold myself accountable, is to make sure that my things are clean. And when my guests come over, they don't have to wade through trash to get from one place to another.
I feel like you're talking down to me a little bit. I mean, I know you're 7 feet tall, but
I apologize. I apologize. I'm getting a little out of control here. I just think that
I think we can take this moment. We can call it for a moment there. Put a pin in that, and maybe it's time to ask the question.
I agree, but we didn't even finish the dream.
Oh God.
all
Should we
you
go
need
back
to
to the
know
dream?
about
Yeah.
the dream is that I know for a fact that Nancy was trying to contact me about her death, her murder, her deadness, her not being alive no more.
When you turned around just a second ago, were you communicating with a ghost?
I was, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was burping into my armpit.
Oh, okay. Guys, Devin turned around and I thought he was looking out a window, but he was
exercising his own ghost.
He's just burping into his armpit.
A little bit of these.
Oh no, he's crying again.
Just a little bit of snot left over from that.
Oh.
I'm not crying, but I am a life coach, I am a counselor, and I do believe that expressing your emotions is good. So I'm never going to be ashamed of crying.
Well, I didn't mean to cut you short for certain. We're here to solve a murder. If there's one thing we figured out today, it's that we are here to solve a murder.
You know what? I'm going to take
Possibly.
that. My goal when I came in here was to get y'all to admit that for 100% there is a murder. But if you guys can even just admit that you are here, the purpose of this is to solve the murder, I think I've done my job.
I think the purpose of this is to get ourselves, to get to know ourselves better.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. This is a wonderful tool.
And potentially solve a murder along the way.
Maybe,
Hire
yeah.
a life coach.
But maybe. Only if someone was murdered. And maybe hire a life coach. Maybe.
If
we'll see. It's
We'll
very
talk
expensive.
swing
more
that
after
and-
the...
It's very
rent.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I got packages. I got deals. We can work something out. If
Maybe.
All I know is
Maybe
I don't want to get
Michelle's-
in bad with our landlord knowing what I know at this point.
Yeah, I think we're kind of trapped here with
I
Leslie
prefer to stay
manning the
on.
wheel.
Yeah.
Leslie
good.
manning the wheel.
Manning. Mhm.
I wonder if Michelle's collection is worth anything. Because then maybe she could help us out.
It would be my honor to do a sort of a tripod of life coaching, and get Michelle in there, because, she sounds like an angel.
Mm-hmm. She is. She's
She's the heart of this group, I have to say.
She brings a perspective, I think, that I can only describe as amazing.
She is amazing. She's amazing. And I do think there's something to that collection. A reason why she won't let you guys in her house.
Yeah, that's freaking weird.
That
right?
I think I could coach out of her, and I think we could all hang out at her apartment one day.
Yeah. She'd never let that happen. But also, we shouldn't talk about her when she's not here, right?
Well, she'll hear it eventually, right?
Yeah, that's why we
Hey,
shouldn't talk
if you're
about it.
listening, I wasn't saying nothing about it. I'm just saying, we can throw you in give you guys a 3-person deal, and I can coach everybody right into your apartment.
On that
I'm
note-
up for it just to find out what that collection is.
Yeah,
That's
I
almost
really
worth
do
the
wanna
money there
know.
to do it.
Michelle, tell us one day.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, Devin, you've given us a lot of good information, but what we really need to know right now is, in our final segment, how he done did it. So if you can give us some sort of perspective coming from your field, how you think a killer might go about killing someone.
Well, keep in mind now that I have my experience from my field of life coaching, my field of counseling, my field of life coach counseling, and my field of whispering, ghost listening.
That's definitely foresight.
Which I feel, and I feel like the ghost thing is definitely going to help you in this regard, because maybe someone's like, they killed him with a bowling pin, going back to the bowling alley dream. Maybe you dreamed someone got bludgeoned with a bowling pin. That's There Will Be Blood. That's Paul Thomas Anderson. That is not related to Christopher Nolan.
Sure. I'm not on that boat. I'm on a different boat, but I respect and appreciate that idea, Brandon. I'm gonna say that I'm going a different direction with
Brandon.
How he did it.
Bad idea, Brandon.
It's all right. I'm willing to shift gears. Let's take a left turn.
I'm gonna combine the knowledge of all of my occupations, all of my livelihoods,
all four,
into my theory, which is that Professor X over there, well, he's got a completely different ghost whispering in his ear.
That we have wondered about ghosts canoodling with that guy.
Whispering?
Is it Michelle?
No,
got a
she's
whispering.
definitely at the dentist.
Whispering ghost, just whispering these little evil thoughts right into his brain, giving him those dreams, letting him know, we're going to kill somebody.
Your professional opinion, demons, yes or no?
Not demons, but I do believe that ghosts can be somewhat demonic. But I think that demons are just they're hellish ghosts.
Yeah.
It depends on if you believe in the notion of hell. I don't.
99.9% sure.
You're
Possible.
more sure about hell existing than the fact that Nancy got murdered. Because you gave me 80% before. I'm just throwing numbers back at you.
I'd rather not. I plead the fifth.
Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Fairly certain Nancy might be murdered. Fairly certain that hell could or could not be a thing. 100% certain Nancy is not in hell right now as we speak. That's the one. That is the one thing.
Being here with you two, priceless.
Oh,
MasterCard.
That was sweet. That was real sweet.
Anyway, sorry.
I just think, and here's where the psychology comes in. I think that ghost that's haunting Professor X is messing with his mind, giving him those dreams that wake you up so he can't sleep. Now he's restless, and then there's that seed. That ghost has planted that seed, and he's been growing. He's been watering that seed. That seed's got bigger and bigger roots. Suddenly it's sprouting out the ground. We got a full-grown murder tree.
Wait, there's a tree in his apartment?
We got a full...
No, this
forgot
is like
about the metaphor.
This is kind of like...
I'm sorry, I'm just confused.
Like if a person were to have a thought and then they nurture that thought until it becomes a bigger thought in their brain, that would be like a tree being planted and then grown.
Oh, so it's not a real tree.
It's not a real tree. It's like
I'm
a fake
saying
tree.
that the seed is the seed. Well, the person planting the seed is actually the ghost.
A gardener.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The gardener is the ghost.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
The seed is the thought of, I'm going to murder Nancy.
Oh, that's dark.
And then when that seed turns into a tree, that's the actual murder of Nancy.
That makes
the tree.
sense.
And that's the fruit of that tree is the
murder.
What?
Yeah, like if a tree.
Well, it's a fruit tree. Sorry, we should have said, just for the sake of clarification.
Like an apple
It
tree.
is a fruit tree.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you lost me at the fruit, but I think we can move on.
Like
now,
if
when my wife was
there's
killed,
a thing that is oh my god, what?
Jesus Christ, you can't just throw that into an episode.
That was like, whoa.
You said that so nonchalantly.
Look, if you were planting that seed, you just did that with dynamite. Planted that seed. You put a.
I'm sorry, you guys. I assumed that you knew because.
No.
I guess I just thought that word got around.
No, we had not heard.
Yeah, my wife of 15 years.
Oh my God.
Was bit by a bat that had rabies, and she was killed by the rabies.
Oh my God. I don't get this metaphor either.
Nope, not a metaphor.
Oh, this one's just real.
This one's real.
Happened, yeah.
And she whispers in my ear every night, and her and Nancy have been both whispering in both my ears. It's been real stressful.
Oh, one in each ear.
I got my wife in one ear, and then I got Nancy in the other, and
Wow.
They both want us to solve this murder
Is that what led you to the bowling alley?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh.
Wow. So I guess like you just are saying that ghosts pushed Professor X to kill Nancy.
How much responsibility can we put on that bald weirdo?
Right.
100% because
Thank God.
Yes. Okay.
Because
I'm starting to like percentages a lot.
Yeah.
a lot of us, even the listeners out there, they got ghosts whispering in their ear.
At least 70% of them.
I would think.
But as an active whispering ghost listener, I can tell you, you can stop listening if you want to. But
to the ghost.
To the ghost.
Not to the podcast. Keep
No,
listening.
please.
You pretty
keep
much have
listening.
to write off all of your dreams. You have to not let them affect you. And if you got an evil ghost like Professor X over there, you need to go get yourself a life coach.
Oh.
Okay.
To get, okay.
Or a life coach,
Life
counselor,
coach, counselor.
a
Counselor
counseling
that
life
whispers
coach.
to- yeah, the ghosts and
Okay, I think-
coaches' ghosts.
To make yourself more resilient
Yeah.
against the ghosts that are trying to get you to kill
Yeah.
your lovers.
Whispers to counselors.
I think we got like such good information from you, Devin. I think we've learned a lot. I think, do you want to plug your life coach website real quick?
Yeah, that is www.
Common.
That's, yeah, dot.
Dot.
World Wide Web.
Oh.
Fourth W. I'm on the new web.
Oh. It's
HTML5,
unregulated.
Dot lifecoachforyou.com. Now, if you want to get a link to my whispering ghost listening page,
Yeah.
That
you
also,
just throw a backslash in there. You put any combination of whispering ghost listener,
And that's what the
life
fourth
coach
W is.
Yeah,
That's what
the
the
fourth
fourth
W.
counseling coach, all kinds of any backslash anything. There's probably a redirect to a different landing page for a different website of my many trades.
Oh, great.
that's good.
And let's plug
Speaking
our
of
stuff.
which, yeah, actually, we've got some information to dole out there to you. We have a Gmail account that you can send any information to. You know what? We've been saying clues. If you've got clues, but obviously send us clues if you've got those. But if you have any information,
You heard the message like we played earlier. You could definitely do better than that.
leave us a message about thoughts about things you like, things we could do better, mistakes we've made
Things
for
we
sure.
could do worse.
Things we could do worse. Probably be less charming, if I could say that.
I love that.
Yeah. Probably just anything at all you can send to sleuthmates@gmail.com, sleuthmates@gmail.com, or we have the ability to get voicemails and texts as well. It's 2018, people. 815-570-9979. You can send that stuff to any of those places, and we're pretty much constantly watching it.
Yeah.
At this point.
We're keeping up to date. And also, I would just like to say, if you're listening to this right now, please, please, please subscribe and review on iTunes. That is how our podcast
Gets the
will
word out there,
spread.
yeah.
Yeah. It will spread, and it will get us more listeners and more information so we can figure out how Nancy maybe died. Because maybe.
It's
definitely
like it happened.
Could have been. And of course,
Why are we here?
love thy neighbor.
We
Or
are
they
here.
might ju-
We are here
We are here
to solve a murder.
Maybe.
It could be.
Bye.
So many questions left to answer. Should you use a bowling alley as a restaurant? Why won't ghosts speak up? $900 a day? Really? And of course, did Professor X murder Nancy? All this and more next time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.